Alrighty. Hello everyone, welcome to another playthrough of the Hex. We're currently playing as Mystery Boy here. And I was curious about this place. Wondering if there was maybe a coin I missed. Any other type of secret. You know, anything like that. I will talk to you. Ah, a first person perspective. Greetings. Did you grow weary of being a vessel? You wanted to be the protagonist? A shame. So that's what he is. He's a first person, so that's why he doesn't have a face. Of course, there are some first person games that do show like the character you're playing as. Like, for example, Dishonored. At the end of the game, they show you what Corvo Founder looks like. So he's not. See, what is? Okay, so it has 3 locks to it. So that's why you needed to have these things. In this one too. Okay, I get it now. So I'm not seeing anything else, so I guess we'll just go outside like Senor Old Man told us. I just realized this is a picture of a hallway. Particularly right around here. I wonder if it's telling me there's a particular way I should. Ah! I have a thinking brain. It thinks. Why, hello, weird eyes. Hello, bucket of blood. He laughed. Jeremiah swept the floor. Jeremiah wanted more. Jerry dreamed of a job that was fun. Jerry's story had just begun. And then it repeats. So that's 2. Oh, this is the cellar, isn't it? So that's now 2. So maybe these pictures might have more into them than I first originally thought. Wow. Crazy. I didn't know. Bruh, I was just screwing around. I wonder if any other things will open up. There probably are some coins outside, actually. I wonder if there's any other, like, bruh, that wasn't even on purpose. I wasn't trying to do anything. Yeah, wow, crazy. I have a brain that works every now and then. Isn't that crazy? So there's another, one of these things downstairs. Problem being, though, is I would need. Let's try talking to her. Yada yada. What are you looking at? Are you even capable of looking? Will you leave me alone if I give you this? Yes, thank you. That's exactly what I needed. That's exactly what I needed. You know? This picture. It looks like if you put a lamp with the shape of a person on it, maybe you'll get something. Do we have a lamp like that anywhere? I don't think so. Pick those up. What you doing? Oh shoot, I can talk to Irving. Oh no, he's dead. That's what I thought. So now we should be able to put a couple of coins into this vending machine. Here we go. Nice. Anything else of intrigue? I forgot there was a door here. Ah, see? So I went down here and I clicked it and he just had like his dots. Again, he doesn't talk because of a first person perspective. Okay, so yeah, if I touch that, all the lights will go out. Speak up, guy. Unless you got a way to spring me out of here. Useless. So I don't think there's really anything else I can do down here. Intriguing. Oh, I finished Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 today. And it was actually really sweet in the end. It was actually a really cute ending. The story of Rocket's actually so sad. Straight up almost cried. Probably did like a singular tear came out of my eyes with the story of Rocket. It was just so sad. It was so sad. How dare they make me feel things about some CGI robotic creature things. Ridiculous. Let's see if we can find... That's definitely something. A lamp? 'Cause that's what it looks like. It looks like a lamp. But in the shape of a woman. Or person. So I need a lamp like that, but I'm not sure where a lamp like that is. We can't take this bus. It doesn't look anything like that. It doesn't look like that. It doesn't look like this. Going out here is not anything. I'm gonna find this blasted lamp if it kills me. Pie. See, what does this do? Because, like, there's no hologram in here, so what is that for? Let's keep looking around. I'll try this last room if I don't find a lamp. No, there's not a lamp like that. What could that picture be betraying? Because after that whole shenanigans with the flower pot, that kind of tells me that these pictures tell you a lot. Yeah, it looks like a lamp of like a lady or something. So I'm not wrong there. I'm just not finding a lamp like that. Let's turn that off. It's annoying me. Very interesting. Alright, we're going outside now. But yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy 3 is probably the better Marvel movies that's come up since Endgame. Okay, we have a cabin. We have a door, both of which you can go into. Let's look on the outside, see what's over there. pine in. Ah, see a coin. And that is all, just a coin. Alright, that's fine. About to find all the coins, y'all. That is so exciting. But yeah, the Marvel movies since Endgame have not been very good. The only ones I think are like actually somewhat endurable are Black Widow, Shang-Chi, and Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Nice! Found 3. Nothing else, just coins. I'll take it. Okay. Alright. Oh, this is a thing! Taking that right now. Turn that off. We're going out there. And guess what? We're doing this right now. Right now. What did I say? I knew this thing would be something. Probably take it back with me when we go back to that building though, because you might need it for something there. I don't know. And it looks like you put it right onto this pedestal. No! Don't do this to me. Game. It's on a pedestal somewhere. Here. Maybe. Bro, I don't know. It goes somewhere. Okay, okay. Maybe there's a very specific pedestal it needs to be on. Stars. It has a star background or wallpaper. Cause yeah, this is definitely it. So I need to put this somewhere. And where we found it did not have stars, right? Stars. Where do we see stars? I don't mind seeing any stars anywhere. Star wallpaper. Yeah, I think everywhere in this place has like the same type of wallpapers. Yeah, no, it's definitely not here. Where would they put this? Stars. And I don't think there were stars in the basement. There's no wallpaper in the basement. Again, same thing. There's nothing. Let's try going through here. You're supposed to set this up somewhere. I'm positive. That, like, why else would they even have this thing? And, like, it's the exact thing found in that picture. We'll go back outside in a little bit. Don't worry. We're going to check downstairs real quick. If I can't find anything, I guess we're just going to go back to where we were with the Bobby. Besides, I'm going to put the coins in. This definitely, it has to be set up on something. Yeah, no, this doesn't have any type of wallpaper. Yeah, and there's no pedestal down here anyway. Maybe there's a different place, like a different building that has like a star wallpaper. Like, that's the only hint I'm getting from this. You place on a pedestal with like a star wallpaper. Anyway, continue on. This is definitely the statue though, so I'm glad we found the statue. Just gotta figure out where now it goes. Okay, back into the creepy building across the street. Does this have star wallpaper? No. Let's put it back for now. Alright, back to what we're doing. Like that, and then... So... Okay. 20 soda recipes, voice memories, something to memory, root beverages, and guide, principles of hospitality. So I feel like this is charging this. Let's keep walking, yeah. So I need to bring power to this. Maybe I need to put this thing over here. Let me try that. I'm talking about the statue I found. So much running through my head right now. Sorry. So I need to bring power to this. Okay, got it. Nope, nothing. I don't know. So if I'm trying to bring power to that, okay. So I can't, so take, okay, no, keep that there. That can come out, perfect. Okay, so now we have the issue of this can't move. Okay. This will charge this. Which I'm not sure how that is helping me at the moment. It might be important somehow. So this, like, those have to be there, is what I'm discovering. So how... Oh, well, that worked. Oh, whoa. It's like some Nordic language. Walk, Magnus Opus. Or Magnum Opus. Yep, it's first person.
Right. This is Lionel Snell. If you're hearing this, it's because you turned on the developer commentary for my latest game, my Magnum Opus really, called Walk.
We really are from a walking simulator? Dear Lord. What?
The scene you're looking at is a model of my childhood bedroom. This right here is where Super Weasel Kid was conceived. Take it in.
Oh, wow. Poppers root beer. Cooking Granny.
One of my favorite games at that age was Cooking Granny. I thought Chef Bryce was the coolest. You know how that turned out.
Yep, it burned down. This your weasel friend?
That weasel was my favorite pet. I called him, yeah, you guessed it, Weasel Kid.
Not very creative, but alright. Who's that?
And that's Mr. Shrew. The two always made little squeaks and chirps at each other. I like to imagine they were talking. Shrewd would be this wise parental figure giving advice to Weasel Kid.
Different.
My original plan for Walk was to have it be an almost non-interactive experience. Just allow the player to explore and contemplate. I did some market research though, and well, that kind of game was falling out of vogue.
Yeah.
Not much money in it. So I jammed in some real gameplay. I thought that since this is about my life as a developer, why not show the player what it's like to make a game? I mean, this is like a way dumbed down version of the stuff I do, but to the average gamer, it's a challenge.
Bro, what?
I remember when I first got the jumping code right and hooked it up to a keyboard button. Oh, that dopamine rush electrified my childhood brain.
Weasel Kid look jacked up. Hey there. I'm the GameWorks assistant, but you can call me Irving. Looks like you need a little help adding enemies to your game. I've got you covered, pal.
Irving came as part of the GameWorks package. I was a little hesitant about using an AI at first, but he became really helpful.
Okay.
It didn't take long to realize how much I depended on Irving. He assured me that it was easy for him to come up with enemies and non-player characters for me, so I let him do his job.
Yeah, I don't think that's right. I think it needs to be like that. So he can jump now. And homeboy will move to the other side. And we can just jump over him. So now I don't know. I need him to move. There we go. This is a lot. Not.
Irving told me we couldn't get the original Super Weasel Kid for Walk. Something about losing the files. Kind of a shame, I guess.
So something remove left, something remove right, and then whatever this is will be by click. Okay, so I guess we have this thing move this way. And then we have another one. Also, so that was Garen 2, right? Yeah, that was 2. So I need to have Garen 1 be, Oh, you could have it so that both move that way. That would be easier. So now they both move that way. And now I can work it so that our friend here can move this way. And as well as jump. So Okay, so the problem is though is that he can't move to the other side. So we're gonna edit this one and make it so that our friend here can instead of this one being like this, we're going to do like no, stop it. He can move that way too. He can move back and forth. Okay, so now this is probably again 2. So I'm gonna take this one and make it so that again 2 moves that way, I suppose. Just go ahead and kill him. And now we can change this one back to our friend here. Okay.
The success of Super Weasel Kid paralyzed me. I tried starting a few different games, but I kept comparing them to my big hit. What would people think if I put out something that was worse? That I had just gotten lucky the first time? That I'm a one-trick pony? Eventually I settled on making a sequel. Super Weasel Kid, Radical Road.
And people didn't like it very much, kid. Sorry to crack your bubble.
I'd been playing a lot of fighting games at that age. Always loved those. I wanted to make one, but I wasn't quite as talented as I would become. So that's why I just had to add combat to Radical Road.
So this is jumping. So I can't edit these. They just automatically do whatever. So this one is like, okay, so now I need to edit this to where this thing will take a hit and my friend here will be able to punch. Ah, you can't cross chains. Okay. Add some nuance. Okay. Oh, yeah, you need to add it in.
I thought it was just exhilarating to beat the shit out of that Grunda. But the critics really came down on me for that part.
Really?
It left me feeling like I had no idea what people wanted. Radical Road was met with mixed reviews,
Yes, it
and
did.
it made me panic. I resolved to put away Super Weasel Kid forever and try something new. To top it off, my shrew died.
Oh no. Shrew. Where's Weasel Kid?
Weasel Kid actually escaped, if you can believe it. I took him outside one time, and he slipped out of my hands and ran into my neighbor's rose garden. I searched for hours, but the garden was pretty big, and the thorns were painful. I'd get emails once in a while, people asking to make deals, wanting to capitalize on my IP. It had been a couple of years now since Radical Road, and one day I just said, fuck it, fine. I sold the franchise to the highest bidder.
The transfer intellectual property agreement is made between Game Funa Incorporated and Lionel or Snil as a signer. In consideration of mutual promises and covenants contained in this agreement, the parties agree as follows. Definition. Assigned property means the property listed in Exhibit A and all intellectual property and intellectual property rights forming a part of, embodied in, or necessary for use of the property. 1.2 Intellectual property means all technological intellectual property, regardless of form, including without limitation published and unpublished works of the authorship, including without limitation audiovisual works, collected works, computer programs, compilations, databases, derived works, literary works, mask works, and sound recordings, works of authorship. Inventions and discoveries, including without limitation articles of manufacture, business methods, compositions of matter, improvements, machines, methods, and processes, and new uses for any of the preceding items, inventions, words, names, symbols, devices, designs, and other designations and combinations of the preceding items used to identify or distinguish a business, good, group, product, or service, or to indicate a form of certification, including without limitation logos, product designs, and product features, trademarks, and information that is not generally known or readily ascertainable through proper means, whether tangible or intangible, including without limitation algorithms, customer lists, ideas, designs, formulas, know-how, methods, processes, programs, prototypes, systems, and techniques. Intellectual property rights means all rights in arising out of or associated with intellectual property in any jurisdiction, including without limitation rights arising out of or associated with works of authorship, including without limitation rights in mass works, databases, and rights granted under the Copyright Act, rights in arising out of or associated with inventions, including without limitation rights granted under the Patent Act, rights in blah, 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 including without limitation rights to the Lanham Act, confidential information, Trademark Secrets Act, arising out of association with the person's name, voice, signature, photograph, or likeness, limitation rights of personality, privacy, and publicity, rights of attribution, integrity, and other moral rights of an author, and rights in arising out of associated with domain names. A signer hereby perpetually, irrevocably, and unconditionally assigns, transfers, and conveys to a signee and its successors and assigns all of a signer's right, title, and interest in and to the assigned property. A signer further perpetually, irrevocably, and unconditionally assigns, transfers, and conveys to a signee and its successors and assigns all claims for past, present, and future infringement or misappropriation of the intellectual property rights included in the assigned property, including all rights to sue for and to receive and recover all profits and damages accruing from an infringement and misappropriation prior to the effective date, as well as the right to grant releases for past infringements. A signer hereby waives and agrees not to enforce all moral rights and all personality rights that a signer may have in the assigned property. In consideration for assignments made by a signer under this agreement, a signee will pay a signer $2,500,000. Confidentiality: a signer must not use any confidential information assigned as part of the assigned property except for the benefit of assignee. A signer may not disclose this confidential information to third parties. A signer must take reasonable steps to maintain the confidentiality and secrecy of such confidential information and prevent the unauthorized use or disclosure of such confidential info. Indemnification: a signer will defend, indemnify, and hold harmless assignee and assignee's officers, directors, shareholders, successors, and assigners from and against all losses, liabilities, and costs, including without limitation reasonable attorney's fees, expenses, penalties, judgments, claims, and demands of every kind and character that assignee, its officers, directors, shareholders, successors, and assigns may incur, suffer, or be required to pay arising out of, based upon, or by reason of the breach by a signer of any of the representations or warranties made by a signer under this agreement. A signer's use of the assigned property prior to the date of this agreement, or a signer's failure to perform its obligation under this agreement. Further assurances: signer will take all action and execute all documents as assignee may reasonably request to effectuate the transfer of the assigned property without the request of the sole cause and expense of the assignee, but without additional compensation, promptly sign, execute, make, or do all such deeds, documents, acts, and things as assignee, and may reasonably require to apply for, obtain, register, maintain, and vest in the name of the assignee alone intellectual property protection relating to any or all of the assigned property in any country throughout the world, and when so obtained or vested, to renew and restore the same. to defend any judicial opposition or other proceedings in respect to such applications and any judicial opposition or other proceedings or petitions or applications or revocation of such intellectual property and rights. So what it sounds like, Game Funa or GameWorks would have full control and rights to all intellectual property this dude has, past, present, and future. He can't do anything to get it back. He will not accrue any profit from anything, but he also won't be responsible for any damages. But in this part, it sounds like he still has to be responsible for... Oh, no, the assignee is Game Funa. Okay. Because the assigner is Lionel. Okay. Never mind. So the assignee will have to pay for all of this. Yeah, duh, that makes sense. Power of the attorney. If at any time assignee is unable for any reason to secure assigner's signature, copyright, yada yada, injunction with relief, a breach of this agreement may result in irreparable harm to assignee, and a remedy at law for any such breach will be inadequate. And in recognition thereof, assignee will be entitled to injunctive and other equitable relief to prevent any breach or the threat of any breach of this agreement by a signer without showing or proving actual damage. Wait what? The assignee will be entitled to injunctive and other equitable relief to prevent any breach of threat or threat of breach without showing or proving actual damage. So, like, if they think any type of harm has come towards them and a breach has been made on this agreement, they do not have to prove there has been any damage, and they do not have to show that there has been any damage. Heck, the assigner can even show that there has been no damage or breach, and they can take... Bro, what? This assignee agrees to take certain precautions when handling the software in order to maintain its integrity. This includes, but is not limited to, not tickling the chins of the mountains. Tickling the chins of the mountains can result in unexpected software behavior. Binding on successors. This agreement will inure to the benefit of and by binding upon the parties together with their respective representatives, successors, and assigns, except that assigner may not assign this agreement without the consent of the assignee. Assignee may assign this agreement in its discretion. So the assigner cannot, meaning Lionel, he cannot have any successors or representatives for the products that he is trading over to GameWorks without agreement from GameWorks. But GameWorks can do anything they want with it. They don't have to go to Lionel, basically. Which makes sense. It's technically their intellectual property now, so like it's theirs. They can do anything they want with it. So if Lionel tries to do something with it, it's not his anymore. So yeah, it makes sense that he'd have to get permission from them first, but since it's theirs, they don't have to get permission from Lionel. Governing law and jurisdiction. This agreement will be governed by and construed in accordance with the laws of the state of New York with reference to its conflict of laws provisions. With respect to any dispute arising out of or related to this agreement, the parties consent to the exclusive jurisdiction of and venue in the federal and state courts located in New York County, New York. So you can only deal with particular laws in relation to this agreement in New York County, New York. This agreement may not be amended or modified unless mutually agreed upon in writing by the parties, and no waiver will be effect unless signed by the party for whom such waiver is sought. The waiver by any party of a breach of any provision of this agreement will not operate or be construed as a waiver of any subsequent breach. If any provision of this agreement is held invalid by any court of competent jurisdiction, such invalidity will not affect the validity or operation of any other provision, and the invalid provision will be deemed severed from this agreement. Wait, so if any is held invalid, so like say they go to court, Lionel takes this to court, he's just like, hey, this part of the agreement sucks, it's not valid, it's not right. Such invalidity will not affect the validity or operation of any other provision. Any invalid provision will be deemed severed from this agreement. Okay, so it sounds like if there is a part of the agreement that is deemed invalid by court, that doesn't mean the entire agreement is therefore invalid. It's just that provision of the agreement is invalid and will be removed. Huh. They are sure asking for a lot. Like, sure, they gave him a lot of money, but like, yeah, Game Tuna.
When I saw what they did with Super Weasel Kid, I felt a little part of myself die. But I was 18 years old and loaded. It was actually one of the best years of my life.
I'm sure.
The next scene is based on my foray into larger scale game development. The plan, make a fighting game. Not everyone... Okay, just jump a little bit higher. You're almost there. Anyways, as I was saying, I don't get nearly enough credit for starting one of the most popular fighting game franchises in history.
So he must have still been a part of the development of the
it?
games.
I put my weasel bucks to use and bought this place with cash. Then I hired a team. I hired my childhood friend Carla to work at my new studio. She was halfway through a degree in computer science, but I offered her a huge salary. Hard to say no to that.
I wonder if there's like a coin or something. I think the only time we found coins, I don't think we found a single coin in any of the memories we've been through. So yeah, he still works with them.
Carla's first order of business was to tell me that I had designed too many male characters. I tried to tell her that Steambot Willie was genderless, but she insisted.
Okay.
So I created Chandrell while she worked on Sado.
Chandrell. Sado. It's what
That I. That's the kind of thing I'm talking about. Ever since Carla created Sado, I'd get these weird, annoying bugs in my games. And I'm still getting them in Walk.
So this is her moving. And this is Punch. Oh, sheesh. She just clogged the heck out of him.
Not exactly sure what Carla did while she was creating this, She told me some mumbo-jumbo about pushing GameWorks to its limits. Character was eerie, to say the least.
So Carla, a college friend of his that he hired when he bought his first company, basically, or made his first company. She made Sato, and since then there's been bugs. Could it be that his friend works for GameWorks and they're trying to sabotage him?
Look at that door. That's exactly what it looked like in real life. Solid teak, hand-carved, gold nameplate. I was hiring people who were twice my age.
Wow.
I had to make sure they understood who was in charge. Making Combat Arena gave me my first glimpse into the, well, to be frank, the stupidity and immaturity of gamers.
Wow, thanks.
Every damn day, we got complaints about how this or that character was overpowered, underpowered, too boring. Ugh, I never wanted to work on a fighting game again.
I may be maniacal, but I'm not fighting a guy with no moves assigned. Okay. So he attacks. Steamboat Willie is so overpowered. Oh my fucking gosh. It really doesn't get a nerf. I'm quitting the beta and never buying the game. Make Steamboat Willie less powerful. Oh, wah. 2. You happy? Now we're gonna die. Steamboat Willie is too underpowered. Oh my god. Wah. All I hear was wah. I'll make it a little more powerful. 3. How about that? What does this do? Block expletive. Bro, what? There we go. Now we got both of them out of here. Now remember, we can't have chains. So we can either have block or we can have. So let's have block.
I have to admit, though, coding the punches and kicks was everything I had hoped it would be. I'd sit in my office for hours just watching these characters go to town on each other. Sometimes they'd look like they could actually feel it.
Interesting. I keep playing against Steamboat Willie. He always wins. Like every time. You gave him a block ability? That's OP. Blocking is too good. Replace it. That looks like one of the characters. And Inscription. I've got his name. PO3? The robot? Wait a second. Boof. Boring. Steamboat Willie is so boring. Give Willie an ultimate move. Are you kidding me? You guys are asking for far too much. So this is the ultimate move. What in the heck? So that is the ultimate. I'm also going to power him down a bit. And then that makes him curse. Okay. Banned. Sorry, pal. Are you kidding me?
Ugh, God, it was such a relief to ship that game. I hated it by the end. But since my fingers had touched it, it turned to gold. I still had my contract with Game Funa, so I sold the franchise for another boatload of cash.
Oh, so he was still making games? And Game Funa didn't own it. Okay.
Now that my studio was bigger, richer, unstoppable, it was time to take on something huge. An epic fantasy adventure that only a studio like mine could accomplish. This is when I made Secrets of Legendaria.
Secrets of Legendaria. This is pretty fascinating, if I do say so myself.
I had been pushing the team really hard to finish the game, but see? I rewarded them sometime.
With what, a pizza party? That's what they all say. That's what all the big corporate guys say. Why are you upset? I gave you a pizza party.
I put everything into that game. I hired the best programmers, the best designers. I burned through my fortune fast. But this game was going to be epic, goddammit. I paid the biggest gaming streamer to play it live, with hundreds of thousands watching.
Where's that dang mechanic? Try this. Okay, so entity E door, we need it to open.
Yeah, you like that switch mechanic?
No.
Pretty cool, huh? Still got it.
I am so confused. Oh, so like, oh, woof, not again. I said I was done with this stuff after the last two. Hey, Irving, I don't want to be in this stupid puzzle game. And how are you holding up Faceless Joe? Dull, I figured. Poor wolf dude. I'm guessing I have to fight that slime. We have to solve some brilliant puzzle to open the game. I have to solve. Oh, this thing. Okay. 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 So, okay, I get it. I have an idea. So, I need this one. Ta-da. It makes sense that they choose me for this game. Sandrell's gone. Also Lazarus. Valamir too. All they got left is the town mechanic. Woof! Here we go. Okay, so this should be interesting. A tough slime was there. Haven't been decompressed in a while. Cool. Gonna need some spells, huh? So I need to manufacture him some spells. Okay, hit. Let's have his power be there. Okay. So, okay. Okay. Fire missile. Interesting. So you can't edit it anymore. It's there. Woof. That's one tough slime. I'm gonna need some more mana. Okay. So da 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 da. Da 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 da. Stink, stink. Ba da da ba 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 ba. Da da da. That's now off. So now turn back off again. Oh wait. Put it back. Dude. I need to turn the yellow one. But it can't cross change. Aish! Okay, let's try this then. Turns that on, but I can't come this way. Doing that makes sense as first. Okay, so now because now that's on. So now what I should be able to do is this. Good. That's exactly what I need. So now, what do I need? I need his mana to be up. So, mana wave. Restore 80 mana to a friendly target. There you go. Rebecca game. Oh, it's a girl. I had no idea. I guess
the stream had been going all right with the odd hitch or two, but things took a terrible turn for the worst right near the end. It was chaos.
It's Valamir. Whatever that is, I might need it. Okay. Critical boosts. Let's give it a critical boost of 40. Okay, so I needed to get over here. We have this thing as a problem. Okay, so I really can't go anywhere right now. Now I can. Okay, so we come here. That turns that off, but that turns this on. I need to turn now green on somehow. If I do that, what does that do for me? I need this green to come on, basically. Okay, but now I can't get over there. So let's put that there again. Do that. Okay, no, that's not what I need. think about it. If I do this, this is blocked. This is blocked. And there's really nowhere I can go when it's light. Okay, so I can now go this way. So now that turns that on. That's good. That's good. So now I take this, put that down there. So now we can come down here. That changes the purple. So now I can take this, go down here. That changes that. So now what I should be able to do is take that out. Take this. I can't get to the green though. But let's see. Let's see. Well, changing the yellow will just... That's not going to do anything for me. That's just changed the blue. Like, I need this green to change. Right? Oh, wait, no. No. What am I talking about? What am I doing? I need this blue to change. That's what I need. There we go. We're good now. That's literally all we need. Okay. Do the thing. Supercharge. Blast a friendly target with energy to increase the critical chance by 40%. Let's do that. Freaking Balmir. Let me change this to 50. And let's do a health increase. That's pretty simple because instead what you do is this. Let's go ahead and do a healing wave. Okay. Let's do another healing wave. And now let's change this. And now let's go back to the mana. I forgot I could do that. Whoops! Tried to heal. Change this. Healing wave. And now we attack. It's out of mana now. We can do physical attacks though. Let's do the mana. There you go. Help Rebecca survive the first wave in Walk. I guess not.
Secrets of Legendaria bombed.
Aw.
Carla had left bugs in there intentionally to sabotage me.
Really?
It must have been that, because everything went wrong. And everyone saw it live.
Aw.
The game had no hope of recouping costs, so I took funds from the severance packages and ran. I couldn't even afford my apartment anymore.
Oh, wow.
I moved south to find some cheaper real estate.
So am I right? Maybe Game Funa had planted her there. Okay, let me get up now.
Living in the desert was a miserable experience. I blasted the AC all day, but I was somehow always sweating. I started working on Wasteworld here. It was supposed to be my great comeback. I would wake up, sit in front of my computer, and just stare at the screen with my hands beside the keyboard. After about an hour of that, I'd blow off the rest of the day playing some online game. Sure, I'd sometimes accomplish something, but then I'd reward myself with some social media time and would wind up reading articles about myself. They weren't kind to me.
Script move to assign button input. Like, what more do you want from me? I don't know, like I did it. I move to no params. I'm confused. Like, it's connected. Script move to assign to button input grid slot. Okay, that's all I need to do. Got it.
I never finished Wasteworld. I wanted this area of Walk to reflect that experience, so I left it half finished. That also saved me some development time. Oof. The heat of that godforsaken place. Most days it kept me inside.
Play your turn. You gotta be joking me.
Somehow, the more I needed to finish that game, the more I avoided doing it. My parents would call every once in a while to ask how it was going, but I'd just lie.
Nah. Does it matter though? That did a thing. Okay. Oh, buddy.
The final straw was those idiotic modders. They took my half-finished game and made a goddamn mockery of it. Aliens in a post-apocalyptic Wild West.
Oh. He's like, that makes no sense.
If I couldn't finish the game myself, I sure as hell wasn't going to let them do it for me.
I guess he's out of my range. Oh, he isn't.
Getting the legal documents drawn up to take on those modders really fired me up.
Oh.
It was just what I needed to bring those lowlives to task. Those gormless basement dwellers were going to make me ever.
Hey, I was winning. He goes on like that for a while. You must be tired of hearing that voice. We're mere pawns to him, but you can change that. Listen to me. This is important. When you see a door of light, walk back to whence you came and look to your right. A door right, light, go back. Now, let's see how far I can skip you forward.
And that's how I programmed the blood particles. I think it really contributed to the visceral pleasure of Vicious Galaxy 2, making it the obvious standout in the series. My only gripe with the game was the designs of the main characters. They're too old. Everyone wanted the same boring space marines from Vicious Galaxy.
This is weird.
Eventually, I got my wish. There was some sort of breach within GameWorks, and a lot was lost. I had to create a new squad of player characters from scratch after that.
No, I died. Where am I? Fudge. Oh, hello. Where's my health? I think I gotta stop now. I gotta get ready for work.
Danger. What?
To the hole!
And now we find ourselves at the climax of Walk. The player has to use everything they've learned to solve the ultimate puzzle and arm the bomb. Go on, you can do it.
Okay. So it has to start from here. So that, oh, that did it. All right.
This probably looks daunting. Switches, those creepy eye things, and a splitter all in one puzzle. But it's the last one, I promise.
Okay, stop talking to McPherson's. All right, let's think. So it can't go that way. Okay, Okay, so that did a thing. That cleared that up. Okay, that did a thing. All right. So all I need to do now is this, by the looks of it. And then now I need to flip the orange one. So let me... There we go. Oh, but this is in the way, so now let me take this. Okay, so that's what I need. Let me go and... Okay, wait a second. Flip that again. Because this is in the way. So I need to get through to this one to lock it, basically. So that means I need to get the orange one on so that I can get to the blue. Well, now I need to get the green one on. That turns the blue one on. So now I can lock this. Of course, another way I can lock it is via this one. But now I need the blues. So I need this one to be on. And I also need the orange to be on. So that fixes that issue. So how can I get up? Okay. I'm gonna try something. That does that. And now I really should stop. That does that. Boom. Right? Goodness gracious, this is annoying! Because now I can't go anywhere. Oh, this is annoying. Alright, I think I'm gonna have to come back. Because I need to get ready. We're close. We're close. But yeah, we gotta stop there. It's been 8 minutes since we last saved. Okay, that's fine. Oh, we are so close. I can feel it. I can feel it in my bones. Okay, yeah, I gotta get going. So when we come back, we're gonna finish this up. I feel like we're getting close to the end. I feel like we're getting really close to the end. So next playthrough might be only a couple minutes, but we'll see. Because this is the last character that we haven't played as. So there's probably not gonna be much more after we play as all the characters. So yeah, good times. This is pretty dang interesting. So yeah, I hope you guys are still enjoying this. Thank you for watching, and I'm gonna catch you on the next video. Bye bye.